Hi everybody, Joe's asked me to do this short video to let you know what's happening with Joseph Clough trainings. Some of you may know that Joseph is now in the USA and hoping to work there for a little while, therefore being out of the country. So we thought it was a real great shame that people couldn't learn what we do and what Joseph does. So he's asked me to carry on doing the trainings. Now, who am I? Well, my name's Paul, and for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Joe's father. So I've been with Joe through all his trainings bar one and assisted him with training people to become either hypnotherapists in their own right or to really find a way of developing their own personal potential through the uses and the processes of NLP, some time-based processes and hypnosis. So this is what we're doing. I'm taking on the mantle of taking the NLP trainings in the UK now, and I'll be teaching NLP at practitioner level, time-based processes and hypnosis. But why would you want to do that? Why? Well, you've seen the difference, or maybe you haven't seen the difference. You've seen where Joe is now, and some of you have seen his progress. But he started off as a practitioner with not knowing what he was going to do in his life, and he's ended up producing podcasts and talking to thousands and thousands and thousands of people now, really changing his career in such a dynamic way. But more than that, helping people. And I think both he and I've been a hypnotherapist for over 14 years now. I use a lot of my NLP in business as well. And I've just been around, we've both been around people and helping them change and see how much they can change way beyond their imagination. And it is really, imagination is your only limit. But why would you want to do it if you do? Well, some people like to consider where their work-life balance is. Maybe they're doing it, work is too hard and they're not seeing the benefits in their social life or their own personal development. Others want to change that work-life balance and actually start working with people. And working with people as maybe as a hypnotherapist or an NLP coach, depending where you are. And to do that, well, the results can be absolutely fantastic. Really fantastic. I mean, both Joseph and I have worked with people as therapists, hypnotherapists, and seen people from the very low of the low in their feelings, desperate, really desperate feelings, to change in such a profound way that's changed their lives. And we never know quite how far the ripples of that change will go. We know it's going to affect them themselves, but also the people they love, the people around them, their families, their business, their career. It's just endless, and it's such a lovely feeling just to be part of that, to be that guide, that facilitator of just being around this stuff. And it can't help not affect you too. You learn by it, you develop in such a way. And if only you did it for yourself, to get that personal development, to deal with such things as negative emotions that come up and you don't know how to deal with them. Well, with the NLP processes that we teach and the other processes of hypnosis and time-based processes, you can let go of negative emotions, change your behaviours to such a wonderful extent. You can just change yourself so much. Just being a hypnotist can be such a wonderful thing, guiding people into wonderful trances and changing their lives forever. And it's changing lives in a wonderful way. And just being part of that is such a wonderful vibe. What we're doing is still teaching NLP at the practitioner level, but with a different slant now. We're trying to break the rules by bringing the classes down to such a small size. In Cambridge, we're only dealing and working with 8 to 10 people. I do a course in Bournemouth, right by the coast, lovely place to be, but with only 4 to 6 people. And with those small classes, we can get really close. We could be in a safe place to really develop and be stretched stretch to get even more than you could imagine. So really making a reality into what you want it to be, to take off, as it were, the lenses that you're looking through now and see the world in a completely different way, see opportunities, and be able to develop your life and your realities the way you want it. I'm sure you've listened to a lot of Joe's podcasts where he guides you to and encourages you to stretch yourself, to create the reality you want. Well, with the NLP practitioner level, we'll teach you, or I'll teach you, in a way that I know that works. It's still practitioner level. It's got the whole curriculum of NLP practitioner to the standard of the American Board of NLP, ABNLP, and also Master Hypnotist. But with the slant is the small group, but teaching the processes that really work and how they work and how you can develop them yourself to really make things your own. Because we don't just teach techniques, because techniques really just don't work. They don't work. They are just what they are, a technique. But when you have these processes in your muscle and they become you and you use them with your own character, you can really develop yourself and assist people in such a wonderful way. Now, where do we do this? As I said, we do it in Cambridge and we do another course in Bournemouth. This year we're running them in November, the second full week in November and the fourth week in November. All the dates and all the information can be found on websites. You can go to josephcloughtrainings.co.uk or my other website, which is NLP and Hypnosis Trainings with an S.co.uk. You can see pictures, you can read everything you need to know. But I think the important thing is, if it is of interest to you, you can speak to me. Speak to me and tell me what you want to get out of this course, so I can make sure, one thing, it's right for you, because you're investing a lot of time, a lot of money, and it's got to be right for you. And if it isn't, I don't want you to do it, because if it's not right for you, you'll be disappointed, and that's the last thing I want. But if it is right for you, and I can make, having understood what you want to get from that course, the course as bespoke as I can around your needs, your wants, and even more than that, because I'll begin to understand who you are and what you want. And we can have a training which is up to certification standards and beyond, because we don't just look at the past level, we're looking for things that are way beyond that, that you can take and create a life that, well, the life that you really want for yourself, because you'll have the processes and the ways to do it. And it won't be, it'll be the way Joseph and I do it, but I want you to be able to do it in your own way, your own character, to make these things your own. So, if this is really of interest to you, to learn to do the things that Joseph does, to learn to have a work-life balance that is the way you want it, to create what you really want in life, well, go to the websites, have a read. But if that really interests you, give me a call. Telephone numbers on the website, and speak to me. Really find out, test me, find out what you want, and ask me if I can provide it. And really make sure that what I say is exactly the way you want it. Because if it isn't, it won't be right for you. But if it is right for you, then you'll make the best decision that you ever could. Really the best decision. So I hope what I've said, maybe rings a bell with you, resonates in some way, or give you that feeling that, yeah, this is something that excites me, and you can maybe see that it's the right path for you. Because I always believe that if it feels right, then take that action, as Joseph said, take massive intuitive action. Do something about it. If it doesn't feel right, absolutely fine. Thank you for watching and listening, and at least you know you've made a considered decision that there's another way. But if it's good for you, and I forgot, what I did forget to say is that before the training there's pre-study, and again, breaking the rules, I'm going to be with you all the way on that pre-study. I'll be mentoring you through the pre-study, making sure that you understand what's happening, giving you the little push and stretching you so you get the best out of it. So when you come to the course, we're really going to go for it to get more than you could imagine. And then after the course, I'll be there to mentor you too. So whether it's in your personal development or creating a hypnotherapy practice for yourself, I'll be there with you to help you along your way. That's all, that comes with everything. So hopefully you can feel that I'm passionate about this. So please, yeah, give me a call, and if it's of interest to you and to learn what Joseph does and actually be able to do it yourself, then I'll be more than happy to speak to you. So hope that excites you as it excites me, and I look forward to hearing from you. Okay, thank you for your time. Bye bye now.